My name is Mitch Rankin, and I share ideas that have been useful in my life. I love what Seneca said. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievement if it were all well invested. Life is long if you know how to use it.
Grant Twiggy Baker, 3 times world champion and a local surfer, winner of multiple big wave events, has been somebody that the kids have got to know. When he comes back into town and we see him kiting or surfing, it's wonderful. They admire him and what he's achieved, and he's been a great inspiration for them and a huge encouragement to them. When he's seen them on the beach and giving them encouragement with their surfing and their kiting and their foiling. And we were just chatting about how somebody like that goes from where they are to being someone that conquers the biggest waves on earth. And it really just comes down to the habits that he put in place from a youngster. So when he started out on the foamies, the small waves, and then he progressed onto bigger waves and deeper water, and then he progressed onto the massive waves that he rides. And that started by putting small incremental habits. And we were chatting about this with the kids. So how do they use an example like that in their lives to achieve what they want ultimately? How do you and I take that example and apply it to our marriages, to our relationships, to our work? And it starts by using 3 steps with habits. The first step is that you take a habit and you break it into tiny, tiny little chunks, something that you can achieve very, very easily, something that doesn't throw you out of your rhythm or your routine, but when you've put it in place, it's there and you can put it in your system and it happens day to day. The second thing is you take that habit and then you add to it. You add other things to it. So you slowly start adding a small skill or another habit on top of that. And once you've done that, it's a simple thing to move on to something bigger. And then the third thing is taking those habits and creating chunks out of it and putting those chunks of time into your diary and systemizing it so that you've actually got a system in place that's starting to control it. And how we would do that very, very practically is think about your wife. Think about coming home and spending some time with your wife. It might be as simple as coming home, putting your phone down, saying, I just want to chat to you for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, sitting on the couch and spending some time chatting together, asking her questions. You do that on a Monday. If you do it on a Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday, and then you start doing it 5 days a week, it starts becoming a bigger chunk. You start with a small chunk, and then you add onto it, and you add a bigger chunk. And when that starts becoming an important part of your day, something that you prioritize, it becomes a habit that creates a lasting effect in your life, something that's fulfilling, that creates a good relationship, that adds to your relationship. And that's what habits are about, things that contribute to our lives, put us in a better position so that one day we can look back and say, you know, we had the courage to start, and today we're living the lives that we want.